Hi, welcome back to Elevate with Antoinette. I'm so glad you could be with me. So, today we're going to be talking about no, the power of no. I have so much stuff under my desk. It's really just ridiculous. Again, my dog is in here, so if you hear him snoring, that's what he's going to do. I'm sorry. Um, but again, the power of no. The power of no and using that power is big elevation, right? There was a time I thought I could say yes to everything, and that left me a complete mess. Let's be honest. I was a mess, but people around me weren't. People around me were really happy. First, let me get into this burners because it's calling me. Um, I don't usually drink pop, and if you're not from Michigan and you're mad I said pop, we have bigger things to worry about. Okay, it's pop to me, not soda. Doesn't even come to mind. So, burners is such a healing drink. People say it's not medicine, but I just don't understand that language. Okay. No, get back on track. I'm easily distracted, so bear with me. Um, no is so powerful. I am a recovering and still working on it people pleaser. I wanted to say yes to everything. I wanted to be everywhere. I wanted to be everything for everyone. And then guess what? If you saw my past videos or podcasts, you know what happened. I burnt out, severely depressed, and suicidal. So being a people pleaser sucks. It's exhausting. It's mentally draining. Um, it leads to depression and sadness and loneliness because you say yes, 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 yes to all of these people trying to fix their problems and plan their events and go to their parties and this and that and everything else. And then you're not able to be where you really want to be. That could be at home in the bed doing nothing. You're exhausted after doing so much for everyone else, and then you have not 1 ounce of energy for yourself. And when I realized I was doing this, I had to make a quick stop. It was like slam on the brakes, like whiplash type of stop. Keep doing this and suffer, continue to suffer, or stop and get your life back. And I had to choose to get my life back. And guess what? Everybody was mad. Well, not everybody. I do have some friends out there. But people were mad. People were mad that I couldn't be at their events. Not only could I not be at their events, I couldn't get there early to set up and I couldn't stay late to clean up. You don't care that I showed up for you, or you don't care that I had to make time for myself or my family. You're looking at how I used to be there for you at all, like neglecting of myself. Um, and that became the usual and that became what you expected. So when I got out of doing what you expected, you were angry. And it's sad. I said before, it's sad and it's lonely because when that realization hits and people don't want to talk to you or they're like kind of upset with you because you chose yourself, it's amazing. It's mind blowing and it almost had me, and if it happened, this may have happened to you too, but it almost had me thinking I was crazy because in my head, I thought there has to be another reason. There's no way that they're mad at me because this one time I chose to do what I wanted to do and not be there and help them. They can't be mad at me for that. But I think it was bigger than that. I think that they saw that it was a beginning of me choosing me and putting them in a place where they should have been all along, not top. I have a husband, I have kids, I have myself that I have to take care of. And that wasn't clicking. It worked for them, but it shouldn't work for me because they're already used to me doing everything. And it's a sad place to be because then you start to realize that the friends that you thought were your friends weren't really your friends. They liked you because you were going to say yes. They liked you because you were a people pleaser. They liked you because you were helpful to them. And then when you weren't as helpful anymore, they dropped you like a bad habit. When it's like, yay, but at the same time, it's hurtful, it's sad, and you have to really step back and because you feel less value in yourself when you should be looking at them like, yeah, you suck. You look at yourself like, what's wrong with me? And that's how I was. That's how I was. Big emphasis on was because nowadays I know my value and I hope you know yours too. And if you don't, we'll get there. We will get there. You will begin to see your value. You will begin to see that what you provide and who you are is unmatched. Okay? It's unmatched. People know that they can't do what you do and be who you are, and they want you in that space. And when you start to remove yourself, they get a little upset. They feelings hurt. So hurt people, and that's just how it is. We're gonna move on and we're gonna realize that we are the prize. And they realized it and we were just late. So congratulations to you because you're here and we are acknowledging how great we are. Now let's not get arrogant, okay? Let me bring it back a little bit. Let's not get arrogant. Um, sometimes get a little bit arrogant because we have such value in our space that we're supposed to be in. And sometimes people try to take that value and we have to say no. We have to say no. You can't have my value. You have no authority to tell me my worth. I get up and I work my butt off just like you do. So you can't tell me my worth. I already know my worth. It's already been said. It's in stone. And we set our goals and we set out to reach those goals, whether we make it or not. If we set out to do them, we're already on our path to show the world our value. We know we are valuable, but there are certain things that we have to do to show the world, or at least our community, maybe the world. I'm no Oprah, but man, Oprah been getting a lot of slack. I don't want to be Oprah. People ready to fight her. Anyways, uh, back to no. What are we saying no to this week? This week is a busy week for me. I'm a realtor. I'm a county commissioner. I think I said all that before. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. Um, my kids go to college out of state. One is an athlete, and I want to make her track meets. But in order for me to make her track meets, I need to pay another realtor to help me do my job. I need to make sure I'm not missing commissioner meetings. And being a landlord as well, I need to make sure that I have someone ready to assist me if a tenant needs something. So there are a lot of things that I have to have in place. And once I decide, yes, I'm going to go to my daughter's track meet because I can, because I'm her mother, I gave birth to her. That's my right to go cheer her on because she is amazing. I say no to everything else. I say no to possible community events as a commissioner. I say no to, showing homes to possible clients. they're whatever else, just hanging out with my friends. I say no to all that because I need to go to another state to cheer on my kid for a track meet. But that's okay. There's no balance. And I'll say this over and over and over. Balance does not exist. Um, you pick and choose. Track meet, community event. You can't do both because track meet is going to take me out of the state. Community event is going to keep me in the state. So we need to know our power, our place, and stand firm on what we choose. And whoever is mad about it, they can own that. That's none of our business. You mad? Keep that to yourself. That's none of my concern. My concern is what I said yes to. Now, I'll make sure I have a backup for everything else that I'm responsible for, but you being mad is not something that I need to take on. It's not a weight that I will carry. I refuse to carry that weight, and I want you to refuse to carry someone else's anger too. If you choose to take a nap instead of going to the grocery store and your husband's mad or your kids are mad, that's their anger. That's not your problem, because you can choose to wake up from that nap, be fulfilled, feel re-energized, and then go to the store. No one is, the world hasn't exploded because you took a nap or whatever your yes was. Your no didn't stop the world from spinning. But that yes to everything could stop your world from spinning. And we want you to keep going. We want you to keep going. I want to keep going. And that's exactly what we have to do. Look at your week this week. Is it too much? I was just talking to my youngest daughter. I was looking at her schedule for the next semester, and it was a bit much. It was so much that she was stressed out before the classes started. Now, that's that a no needs to be dropped in there, right? She had to get across campus in 5 minutes. Her classes were stacked together, and I don't know why the counselor did that. I mean, she don't want me to step in, and she in college, she can do what she wants. I told her she needs to talk to her counselor next time because that was too much, and that counselor knew it, but that's a whole nother topic, and we won't get on that. But sometimes we have to be an advocate for other people around us, and we have to remind them to say no. And that's okay. But her other option was to drop one class that would be overwhelming and take that one in the summer. What do you got planned in the summer? You're not doing nothing. You're going to be at home. So take it at community college where you can take your time, get the assistance you need, and you don't have to worry about running across campus to make it to this class. Say no. Your no is so powerful. As soon as she dropped that class and emailed her counselor to let her know that she wanted to take the class in the summer, she looked lighter. Her no most likely saved her whole semester because she was going to be stressed, then she was going to overthink, then she was going to be sad, then she was not going to hang out because she was too upset about all the other things. Let's not cause not one domino to fall over. Look at it ahead of time. Look at your schedule. Is it too much? Let's draw it back a little bit. I know you have goals, just like I have goals. I have goals in real estate. I have goals in my community. I have goals in my family. I have financial goals. The list goes on because I know that you can relate. I know you have goals too. But I'm not going to kill myself saying yes to everything and everybody to try to reach those goals, because the goals aren't going anywhere, one. Two, I can get more done if I plan out my calendar and keep a clear mind. We're elevating here. We're not crushing ourselves. Look, crushing ourselves, we're doing this. We're little. Okay? You see the demonstration? You hear the clapping? Um, so elevating, we're going up. We're going up, right? That's where we want to be. That's where we want to continuously be, up. And that may look different to you than it looks to me, and that's okay. But guess what? I'm cheering you on. I'm cheering you on, and I hope that you cheer me on. It feels good to have someone cheer you on. Their goals may not be your goals, and that's fine because we're different people and we have different lifestyles and have different goals. But I will cheer you on all the way. Because sometimes that little clap and that person that's reminding you that your value is worth it, you're elevating and it looks good on you, that person will help you push when it gets hard. Because elevation is hard. Going uphill, it's hard. But not too hard when we have to stop. We might have to pause sometimes to catch a breath because we're doing a lot and great and everything, but tighten up them shoes, get them laces together, and keep moving up. Look at your calendar this week. What you got going on? If it looks like it's going to be too much, say no. Actually, just say no to something. What are you saying no to this week? I am saying no to, what am I saying no to? My goal this week is to start back working out. And I stopped because I wasn't feeling well. And now I have no motivation to get back in the gym. So I need to say no to laziness, but also say no to adding in things in my calendar that will take up the place for me working out, because I need to say yes to working out, which I will do in the morning. So if I work out at 9 a.m., I shouldn't be adding anything at 9 a.m. Or I can work out at 7:30, which is, I'm going to tell you a secret. 7:30 a.m. is actually the time I'm supposed to be working out. I hit snooze so much that by 9 a.m., I'm like, oh no, I have to work out. Oh no, I have to run out the door because my appointment's at 10. My first client's at 10, or my first meeting is at 10. So I miss it. No more of that. Actually, okay, so let's do this. We're saying yes to 7:30 wake up, 8 a.m. workout, and we're saying no to skipping the workout, and we're saying no this week to eating out. Because let me tell you, I got financial goals, and me eating out is not making me hit that. So it may not seem like a big deal to you, but it's a big deal to me. And with it being the new year, I think that we need to be easy on ourselves, to be honest, because we can't, everybody in the new year says they're going to recreate the world. And then they spend 2 days thinking of a master plan. And then they stop. So we're not doing that. We're taking it easy. We're going small. And we're cheering each other on. What are you saying no to this week? Chime in. I would love to hear from you. I'm on social media. I'm on everything. Either Elevate with Antoinette. That's on Instagram. And I think on TikTok too. Elevate with Antoinette, I do believe, is TikTok and Instagram. Everything else is my realtor stuff. Facebook is Realtor Antoinette. I think Twitter is Realtor Antoinette, or it's not Twitter anymore, it's X. That's Realtor Antoinette. See how much I go on there. Don't message me on that because I probably won't ever see it. But let me know. Let me know what we're saying no to so I can cheer you on. Girl, we got this. This is easy. This is the light work. But come back because it's going to get hard.